Hey everybody, it's Mama. Welcome back to Mama's Taurus. So today we are doing the channeled message from the Earth Sign Fathers, the passed on Earth Sign Fathers. So the channel song for this reading is Damages by Thames. No one damages, no. Tell me what you need from me, no. I know what you need to be, no. Cause I'm damages, no. Something like that. But yeah, the point is like, I think that your father knows that you've been through some things, some damaging things. He knows that, he was that person that you could always rely on in your life. He was that guy, like the real quintessential, like real man, real father. He was honest. He was truthful. He was, somebody you could really go to when you needed somebody to be real with you. He was always there to defend you, protect you, help you. And he sees that, he's not here to provide you with that support anymore, but he's saying that just because he's not here in the physical doesn't mean he's not here in the spiritual. And secondly, like I'm talking about, like you're really that one. You're really that one. And everything that your father has instilled in you, he's saying, do not forget about it. Do not forget about it. Do not sit up here putting yourself through all of these tower moments with literally it came out father and daughter. So that's why I'm like, he's speaking specifically to his daughter that she needs to understand that, tower moments may happen, things may happen, but you knew it was coming. It's like you act all dramatic and you act like you don't see something coming the whole time. It's like you knew. He's saying you knew with this daughter of knives. You inherited that from me. You know when disaster comes. So sometimes you just got to accept shit for what it is. And this is also more so emphasizing that he understands how devastating losing him was, and he sees that, but you still got to keep progressing. You still got to keep pushing. You still got to keep moving forward. You can't slow down and just say, you know what, I don't care about life, forget about life because, I don't have my dad, woe is me. Like at some point you have to overcome. You got to, we shall overcome. Like he's letting you know that you're always going to overcome. So with this effortlessness, he's saying that you got to take it easy at this time. You might be dealing with issues when it comes to your blood flow, your blood circulation, and your blood movement. So I don't know if your hands are cold or you dealing with dehydration, things like that. So you got to make sure that you keeping your blood flow good. And the way to do that is to take it easy, take it one day at a time. You need to start working on your breath work, being more intentional with meditating. Like absolutely, you need to start incorporating meditation into your day-to-day. Okay, it's very, very important. And so like I said, right now you may be feeling like you're going through all of this stress, chaos, tower moments, but sometimes when you think it's a breakdown, it's really leading you to a breakthrough. So you have to figure out what it is that you need, right? Remember, damages. Tell me what you need from me now. Your dad is saying, tell me what exactly it is that you need from me so that I can help you through this difficult time. Do not be afraid to open up and ask for help, right? Like there's so many new things that is open and available to you, but you have to be willing to see that. Also, if you're in a period where, like I said, you're going through a bunch of difficult experiences, you have to ask yourself why. What is the lesson? What's the silver lining in everything that you're going through? So sometimes, like I said, it's not coming to you as a surprise at all. It's not shocking at all. It's just, it didn't go how you expected. You knew it was possible. You just didn't want to believe that it was going to happen. Right? So basically what your dad is saying is that you knew that everything that's happening right now, you always knew it was possible. Of course, it doesn't make it hurt any less. It doesn't make it less of a shock, but you got to give yourself grace. You got to take it easy. Take it one day at a time. Breathe. Okay, my babies? Take a deep breath, whether this is because you're going through, drama in your personal life or just because you recently lost your dad, whatever the case may be, because for somebody here, this is recent. And so this devastated you. It's weighing heavily on you right now. And he's saying, stand up straight with your feet pointed straight in front. Now speed up your breathing rhythm and swing your arms vigorously upward every time you breathe in. Okay, like this. Keeping your back straight. Then form and maintain the mudra with your arm outstretched for about 10 seconds. Meanwhile, keep breathing in and out deeply and with energy. Finally, sit down quietly for 3 to 5 minutes, still keeping the mudra form. Use your imagination to put yourself in a situation which you find fun and enjoyable. So it's really important for you to be enthusiastic, still be happy, and believe that anything can change. Anything can happen. Just remember to, carpe diem, seize the day. All right, still look for the new opportunities and the beauty and the things that's out there, right? And with this effortlessness, I think what he's saying is that there's always going to be a time for tower moments. There's always going to be a time where, you're going to be going through drama, stress, anxiety, all kind of things going wrong in your life. Look for the silver lining. Look and see. Be present in the moment and just ride through the storms. Don't feel like you got to do something impulsive to get past this moment, or you got to act irrationally, or you got to act out of anger or arrogance or feel upset. Just be patient and be present in the moment. It says, I fully experience every moment in my life by living in the present. So he wants you to pay attention to what's happening right now so that you can see, okay, who's there for me, who's not there for me, who's providing, who's not, what's not serving me, what's lacking, what am I not doing right. Like, pay attention to what's really happening so that you can start to lighten the load in your life and be more effortless and be better and clearer when it comes to your decision making, your choices, and what it is that you want to do. So focus, right? Be present and pay attention to what's happening in this current moment. Stand, in your truth. Work on your, I would say, your solar plexus chakra at this time. Your solar plexus, and there's another one. There's another one I was thinking of aside from the solar plexus, but I can't think of it right now. But it's gonna come back to me. Maybe it was sacral, possibly. But we also have the Mother of Sticks, Dr. Grant, and the Four of Coins, which is the Four of Pentacles. So he's saying, and again, this is again about you being mature when it comes to your decision making, making sure that you protect yourself, protect your finances, that you don't be caught up in no, out partying, hanging out. Like, get your finances in order. It's time for you to really be shrewd. You don't need to be hanging out and partying with the Dr. Grant. Spend some time, some alone time. Spend some time inside with yourself, figuring out what makes you happy, what new creative project you could come up with that you want to go after. But it's really a time to focus on being smart when it comes to your financial matters. All right, being frugal, not overspending, making sure that you're saving up, starting that emergency fund, that rainy day fund, because you're gonna need it. Right, you need to make sure that you have money in case of emergencies, that you have a savings that you're building up, investments, 401ks. Find ways to make money in your sleep, for your money to make money for you. That's what it's really time for you to really start making better financial decisions and finding ways to have multiple different streams of income so that you don't have to worry about where your next dollar is coming from. Like, you want to be able to have your money multiplying and making more money for you in your sleep. That's what I'm getting from all this. And you need to, like I said, chill out on hanging out, partying, spending time with other people. Like, it's a lot about you giving out, giving. And they're saying it's time for you to go back to retreat and focus on you, hermit mode. Now is not the time to be out shelling out money, spending, giving to people. Like, it's really time for you to be recouping, rejuvenating, and not overspending or giving out a handout to every single person that needs. All right. Definitely make sure to pay attention to what's happening around you, because with this movement, meditation, sacred space, and integration, it's like I said, meditation. It's time for you to start integrating your mind, body, and soul. And the way to do that is by meditating, getting that quiet, getting that calm. That's why they said just sit down for 3 to 5 minutes in silence. You really need to get that silence so that you can hear your dad's voice, so you can hear the messages that he's trying to give you. He has certain things that he wants to tell you with this safe space, with this sacred space. Right? And he's like, in order for us to have this conversation and for you to feel comfortable to open up to me and tell me what help that you need so that I can start making something shake, so I can start having some movement and forward movement happen in your life, I need you to get quiet. I need you to get away from all the noise. It's too much noise. It's too much movement and things that's happening around you, and you need to get that quiet and that solitude and find that sacred space so that you can hear what it is that your ancestors is trying to tell you, so that you can move past all of these tower moments, so you can see the lesson and what it is that they're trying to show you with all of these moving parts and everything that's happening. They want to give you the silver lining. They sure do want to give you the silver lining, but you gotta, your dad and your ancestors want you to get to that, that alone time, that individuality, spending time with yourself, even if it's just by a waterfall, in nature, over by a pond or a lake or on a trail or something. But you really got to find that, get that peace and that solitude so that you can really hear what it is that they're trying to, that your dad is trying to tell you. All right. We also have Spirit Fox, Spring, Stag, Lady, and Fire Guardian. Ooh, heavy on the Fire Guardian, because we got Fire Guardian and then Fire Elemental coming out here. So it was the sacral chakra that I was thinking of. Thank you, ancestors, for the confirmation. It says, I ignite the fire within me that connects me to the divine. And this says, ignite your passions. So it's really important for you to do what makes you happy. It feels like there's a part of you that's been dimming your light, dimming yourself, not really going after what makes you happy. Some of y'all might be, into choreography, into dancing, into, expressing yourself through movement. And your dad is urging you to go after those passions. If you like to create music, if you like to create beats, whatever it is that you do that involves movement and dancing and getting people excited and bringing up that, igniting that passion and that fire within them, your dad is telling you to trust in that you will thrive with that you're actually going to see abundance from this, with this trust and drive, that you can actually, go after this. Don't be stubborn. I'm looking at these horns. He's like, don't be quick to giving up, or don't be quick to stubborn, but use all of that anger, all of that fire. That's also telling me that you're somebody who's very passionate, very fiery, could be full of you're not afraid to wear your emotions on your sleeve and speak about it, and he's saying that that's okay to be passionate, but make sure that you channel that into your creative energy and your passions, instead of lashing out on people and getting angry at the world, because I could tell it's a lot that you took on from your dad, and I think that he balanced you and he kept you, calm and cool and collected and more fair, and without him, you're missing that. And so he's saying, remember to always channel that anger and that frustration and all of that passion and that fiery energy into abundance, into the seeds that you're planting with spring and lady here, right? It says, see your seeds grow, enjoy growth and reap rewards. So he's saying that whatever you plant the seeds on when it comes to your talents, you have to trust in your talents and trust in your gifts. With this spirit fox, trust your talents and changing times, things are changing. When it comes to society and everything that's going on, and it's like, there's no reason why you can't make money off of social media, why you can't make money off of your passions and your dreams. This is not the old day and age where you had to work a 9 to 5, where you had to get a degree and you had to, live a conventional, just 9 to 5 traditional lifestyle. No, you can actually, your dad is urging you to trust in your own gifts, to believe in yourself, that you can create abundance. I'm looking at these spirals here. He's telling you that, things can go up the moment that as quickly as you put the work in. Like, it can happen fast. You'll be surprised the changes and the cycles, the changes and the transformation that you see happening in your life once you actually start putting the work in. So he's saying to just start planting those seeds. Like, stop holding yourself back, stop procrastinating, stop being in limbo, right? It's time to just do it, because it's going to be effortless. It's going to go a lot easier than you think. And those seeds that you plant, you're going to reap the rewards of them much faster than you can even say hello. Okay? So with this fire guardian, he's definitely saying to go after your passions and do what it is that's making that makes you excited, all right, that you feel that you really love and will be happy and grateful to wake up and do every day. Follow your heart with this heart chakra. Like, he's further emphasizing that you need to keep your heart in everything that you do. It says, I love myself and others unconditionally and nurture love and relationships. So now this is going back to I thought so. I knew this was coming out. A nurturing heart and Archangel Gabriel. I saw it here too when I saw this Mother of Sticks. Dr. Grant, and the Four of Coins. So some of you guys might be, terminating a relationship with your mother, or putting a relationship with your mother to rest for now, so that you can focus on yourself, because, you've been looking for that nurturing energy from your mother. You've been, needing her, and maybe, you don't have that. You feel like you have to pretty much follow your intuition and choose yourself. And he's saying that it's okay to protect your heart and choose you. If your mother's not giving you the love and the kindness and the nurturing energy that you need, then you need to separate yourself and protect yourself. Some of y'all, I'm also picking up that some of y'all lost your mother too. You lost both parents here. All right. We do have the Father of Knives and then the Mother of Sticks. So your mother could have been a fire sign, actually. Or she could have had it, or she could have been a fire sign, or she could have been an air sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But for some of y'all here, you also lost a mother, and that's why it's really weighing heavily on your heart. It's like I'm hearing Whitney Houston. It's like, how do I go on? How do I live? How do I continue on without both of my parents? Now I'm thinking of the Bodyguard movie. I don't know if one of your parents like the Bodyguard or like to watch that movie, but your parents are saying that you need to still listen out for their messages and their ancestral guidance. It says, I invite Archangel Gabriel to bring hope and intuition into my life. Your parents are saying to remain hopeful, because they're always giving you the guidance, the intuition. They're always there for you. They're like your guardian angels, right? Your helpers that's always walking with you and available to help you. Release all of your burdens to them. Stop feeling like you have to go through things alone. Call up a family member. Call up a friend. Don't be afraid. Reach out to your family if you need them, the ones that's still alive. Cherish your relationship with your mother if y'all do have a good relationship. Spend time with her. Make sure to call her and check on her. Don't leave her out in the cold. If she is somebody that you have that bond with, that you have a relationship with, because your father is saying that you really can't get these things back. So you got to spend the time with your loved ones that you can. Cousins, aunties, uncles, friends, any relationships that you have and that you care about right now, it's the time to nurture them. and pour into them, especially if you feel like you're going through a lot, you're going through dark days, you're in despair, you're feeling alone. Call up your aunt, call up your cousin, call up your friend, see if you can come over and spend some time with the family. Maybe I can have a barbecue, have a family out and go do something together. All right, but it's really, really time for you to take back control of your life with this dragon here. And this mirror coming out in reverse, it's like they're saying to stay away from narcissists, stay away from people that drag you down, stay away from people that try to make you feel like you're not who you are, who treat you badly, who don't treat you fairly, who dim your light, who don't want you shining. It's like it's a lot about you, your light being dimmed, and you needing to stand in your own personal power and know that you are not your circumstances, you're not your past, you're not the things that you've been through, and you're not anything that these naysayers and people is trying to tell you are. You have abundance, you have new doors and opportunities that can open for you at any time. You just have to believe it. I can't make it up. You are a money tree. And they're saying that when this new opportunity opens up for you, this abundance that you get, be real quiet. Shh. Keep it to yourself. Don't be loud about it. Keep that money to yourself, because you don't want people coming around trying to be grubby with this boot in reverse. I'm saying, family members and friends that wasn't available might be coming around. But they're saying that your financial situation is going to get better, but you got to be smart. You got to be smart. The only way is if you actually focus. Because you be missing out on opportunities with this door and star here. They're saying that opportunity is not going to be waiting to be right in front of you, but you don't walk through that door. You don't step through. You miss it because you're not paying attention and you're not focusing. So they're saying don't allow yourself to, be distracted. Keep your blessings to yourself. And another reason why some of these new doors don't be opening or they be closing is because you talk too much. Unfortunately, I have to say it. They're saying stop telling people your plans. All right, they even say that about the Lord. Remember that movie This Christmas, and Loretta Devine. She was like, "You want to make the Lord laugh? Just tell him what you've got planned." I'm telling you, people will laugh at you just for telling them your plans. So sometimes you got to keep everything to yourself and just let it work out exactly in the way that it's supposed to work out for you. By just you speak about it after. Okay, don't speak about it before, because sometimes you throw salt on it just by putting it out there, because you don't even know how people don't want to see you go after what it is that you want. So they're saying always set your sights high. Always believe that you're capable of having whatever it is that you want. Remember what I told you about your dad? He was that guy. He was a real man. It gives bald head dad energy. Like, how they say any girl that was raised by a bald head daddy is spoiled, and yeah, it's that type of energy. When you was raised by a bald head daddy who spoiled you, and he's like, do not ever lower yourself for another person. Do not play yourself. Make sure that all your relationships and friendships and everything reflect you. That you not only are being nurtured. Not only are you nurturing them, but that they're nurturing you. It needs to be equal give and take in these relationships. Yeah, the loss is coming up again here with this 6 of Knives. So I feel like there could have been this transition could have happened recently with one or both of your parents, and you've been stressed. You've been constantly thinking about them. They're always on your mind, and they're telling you that they're there for you. They can help you. Excuse me, confirmation. It's okay to have feelings and emotions about this, but do not allow yourself to be stuck. Do not allow yourself to stop going after the gusto. Keep your happiness and your invigoration. Keep going after your goals. It's a lot about dancing and movement here. I don't know why it's coming up in all of these different decks now here with the 4 of Wands, right? And it's like a foundation, something that you want to build, and they're telling you to go after it. That if it makes you happy and it makes you feel good, then you should have it. Even if it's a lover, whatever it is that makes you happy, go after it. That's your fairness and your justice, is to do what makes you happy in this life. Choose you. Never be afraid to do what makes you happy ultimately. And so with the set your sights higher and star ancestor and sky father, listen, your daddy is saying to trust in what you don't see right now. Trust in what you cannot see. Know that you are always taken care of. Okay, Hebrews 11:1. Faith in, faith is belief in the things that you cannot see. So they're saying that, when you look to the sky, know that you're being protected. When you're stressed, pray. Because your dad, he got you, he watched you, and he's like a guiding light, a star ancestor, and they're cheering you on. They're saying to keep going after your goals, follow the voice of your soul, because they're cheering you on along the way, and they are so proud of you. Didn't I say about the anger? Shaolin Master came out in reverse. I cannot make it up. Out of all of the cards, this is the only card that came out in reverse. The only card, the only card that came out in reverse, and I just shuffled this whole thing. So it says be graceful. In movement and action. So it's a lot about movement. Bro, I can't make it up. Somebody is like a dancer, or is into choreography or movement or something here. A lot about you using your body and using your movement, possibly your hands. I don't know if you're into Reiki. But your dad is saying to follow the voice of your soul, with your inner heart, follow your guidance, what your soul is telling you, what you feel deep inside, what makes your stomach burn. Like, I have to do this, what makes your belly burn, do it. Okay? And with this Shaolin master, he's saying you to be, you don't have to be aggressive. You don't have to be angry. You ain't got to fight. Don't be quick to anger. Channel all of that aggressive energy into your passion. Some of y'all might be into boxing, might be literally into UFC or fighting, and go after it. That's what you want to do. If that's your boxing is your creative outlet and your way to channel all your frustrations and your angers, do that. Continue to find healthy outlets for your anger and ways to channel all that, that strong energy that you have. You might be a Leo, you might be a fire sign yourself with this, this lion being on this card. But bro, it says take charge with authority. Take charge with authority. Take charge of your life with authority, and unlock the magic that is within you, because you have a mission here, all right? You was directly sent here by your ancestors. I guess there was another card that was in reverse. It was Oracle, and they're saying that you need to get the clarity. You need to get the quiet so that you can hear, right? They want you to get this piece of information. It says wait for important information, but you can't hear it if you're not alone. If you're around all these other people, if you always, in competition, going through all these terrible moments, having to argue with people, fight with people, you're going through all this different stuff around people who you don't really like, who you don't really want to be around. It's too much. It's time for you to focus. It's time for you to really take stock of what's not working. All right, and I've never seen a diamond. I don't know why that song just came to. And everyone who knows that we're fine with this. We're for money, and everybody's like, "Oops, down, Maybach." I haven't heard that song in a while. We're trying to catalyze and we'll never be royals. But yeah, he's saying that it's time for you to really, with this mirror guardian, take time to reflect. Hey, like, it's really, really time you need to. And she will be my queen, but we would never be royal. So, oh boy, here I go channeling songs again. Somebody's going to be giving you your flowers, possibly in love. You might not feel like you're worthy of love, or having a certain life that you live, or being royal. And he's saying that you are capable. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, you're going to have the life that you want. You just got to take action. Actually go after it. Put the seeds in, write out a plan, and then go after it. And like I said, be swift with your movement. Take your time. Don't be quick. Don't be hasty. Have patience. Be slow movement, and be intentional about all the choices and the decisions that you make. All right. Be gracious. Do things with love. Do things with prosperity. Do things, with kindness. Don't be being all angry and upset and doing things out of bitterness and out of nasty energy. Yeah, protection guardian, drop your shields. Stop always being so, like aggressive and just feeling like everybody is against you, feeling like you always got to argue with people, like being combative, fighting. Like, it's time for you to really put the gun down and choose your own happiness and reach out to your family. Let your family care for you. Let them do things for you. Let them support you. Yeah, order. Dare to experiment. It's time for you to start experimenting, doing things, okay? A large part of life consists of reviewing and readjusting our thoughts, feelings, and attitudes according to our circumstances and our resources at any given time. So listen, when life is not satisfied, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And when you're not satisfied with the original batch that you get, then you add more sugar, you spike it, you do whatever, you switch it up, you reshuffle the deck and start over. It's okay to change and grow and evolve and not be the same person, but you got to put the gun down. It's like you have this thing where you want to protect yourself and you always be defensive. And it's like, how can the universe help you? How can your guides help you? How can you hear your father's guidance and everything if you're just on, in defense mode and you're being so combative and you're not allowing yourself to receive this help? Okay? We also have higher meaning. Be profound. What is the meaning of life? What is the sense of all the challenges which we have to face and the blows of fate which buffet us time and time again? I find the yoga philosophy to be a help in approaching these questions. It's so crazy because I was going to recommend that you get this mudra deck, so this is confirmation. I was already going to say that. And that's what made me pull out yo, this is crazy, bro. Thank you, ancestors. They really be tapping me into these. This would be scaring me sometimes. Get this mudra deck, all right? Mudras would be something to help you to be able to find that peace and find that calm. I keep telling you about meditation. It's like they need you to find that center and that balance and get that emotional control that you need, because that's what's holding you back at this time. All right? Do that inner growth. Have the wisdom and the integrity it says the wisdom and integrity as well as through prayer and meditation bring us closer to the divine. We will certainly never get to the bottom of it all, but that in itself makes sense. You'll never be able to figure out everything in life and why certain things is happening. But that's not the point. It's not for you to figure out. It's for you to just be at peace and be comfortable and find a healthier way of dealing with yourself. All right, with this effort, they really want you to slow down and take it easy and not be so rough and so abrupt when it comes to how you deal with energy. You ain't got to be so arrogant and so angry and just so always up in arms at times. Like I said, it's cutting off your circulation. Your blood is always boiling. You gotta relax. All right. Relax and focus on what it is that, makes you happy. Protect your peace. All right, because you're gonna keep continuing to go through all this drama and all these these situations where people are stressing you out, possibly backstabbing you, having you tied up in situations that you really don't want to be in. You're always going to be receiving karma as long as you continue to be this controlling, angry, domineering person. They're telling you to be wise and be smart and slow down, all right, so that you can find that stillness and that peace that you need. And the way that you can do that is by going towards meditation and going towards God. All right, get in that Bible. Get in that Bible. With this mother of knives here, get your scriptures and start reading them so that you could always remain clear-headed and clear in your thoughts. All right, so that's what I have for you guys. I hope that you receive this message from your Father with love, and like, comment, subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one.